Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and did I just play the last 5 minutes without a microphone and recording this again? No! No, I wouldn't do that. That'd be foolish. Do I look like that sort of fool? Anyway, don't answer that. Yeah, so, fudge sake. That's alright, we didn't get far, we just eliminated these bugs, and we'll do it again for your viewing pleasure, because if I have to suffer through it, so do you. That's my logic. I mean, I could have just continued. It's not like you lacked any real gameplay. But, screw it. You know? While I was silent, I was saying how I break everything I touch. It's a curse and a hobby. And, then what do I know? I've got no microphone going, so I guess I broke that too. Breaking expectations, if you ask me. Ah, okay. We don't have Verizon in New Zealand. So that doesn't mean much to me, unfortunately. Can you hear them now? Or is Verizon just lying to us all? No one's been able to hear anyone since Verizon deafened everyone with the screech that echoed through the earth. Pro streamer who does everything first try. Oh, I absolutely do everything first try. Whether I do everything right first try is the real question, Oliver. Screams. I was going to say screams internally, but I guess I'm also screaming externally. Just screams. Right, so no one could hear them now. Okay. Call Doctor Who to fix the Earth from being silent from Verizon. Wouldn't help. Doctor Who's British, and my understanding is Verizon's American. So, you know, all Doctor Who can solve is Brexit, but he's not going to, or they are not going to, I suppose, because some points in time are fixed and cannot be changed. That's what little I know from Doctor Who. Some points are fixed and cannot be changed. What points are those? They're arbitrary. That's what matters. They're arbitrary points that are fixed in time and cannot be changed. Or did the Doctor call us Brexit? Maybe. I'm not even sure what year is current year for Doctor Who anymore. Sorry, Dave. Wes was first. You were the second first. You'll get him one day. You'll get him one day, but not today. He doesn't need to highlight them. Well, you know what? It's your game. You decide how it's played. It's true. He did spell it out. He was the first one to spell it out. Hi, Viper. 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 Your Viper 18. Does that mean it's 36 Vipers, or does it not work that way? Kick, you're 10th. Damn right. Oh no, we're all going with random numbers now. Oh no. I have no one to blame for this except Wes. But I don't blame people here, I just recalled as I said that, so no, we don't blame Wes. We blame no one, and I apologize for even thinking about it. I'll put myself in the box again. That's just because I like being in tight, enclosed spaces. I don't know why. It's a problem I have, I suppose. Alright, looks like we're about to get into another sea. Redeemed Hydrate. Well, the water bottle's behind me because I haven't moved it since I finished work. Thank you, Oliver. Really appreciate it. 18 because you were 18 when you made the name, and Viper is so nice you gotta say it twice. Fair enough. Indeed. How's your sushi base going, Kick? Have you streamed it again since? I haven't caught your stream since, so I don't know if you streamed again since, but how's that going? Are you regretting every decision you've ever made before building the sushi base? You don't talk about sushi? That sounds about right. That sounds what I expect to hear. Doctor Who is bringing back Tennant to fix the huge decline after testing going woke. All the regrets. Thank you. I don't know. I've heard good things about Jodie Whittaker. I just haven't watched it. Anyway, yeah. I haven't watched it just because I've gotten behind. Besides, Doctor Who was always kind of woke. down to your third belt culling. See, that's what I say. Like, this is what I realized when I was doing my planning. You know, you need to plan for belt culling because otherwise you get into a thing where what's his name, Dosh. He had to keep doing his belt culling, and you never want to be in that situation. I've been watching a lot of Doug lately, and I don't want to get the names mixed up because they're very different people. But yeah, you got to expect the belt culling is going to keep happening. You've got to have a plan for that because otherwise you will keep trying to do it. And you can't say, "Oh, I'll just get better." You will. I mean, no offense, but you will never be as good as you need to be to get it to work properly. Maybe you will. Maybe I mean I don't know. Maybe you are just that good at Factorio. But there's every time you miss a thing. You ever go into a forest to grab a pine cone and leave? Sometimes I climb up a tree and throw pine cones at people. No, I don't. I'm just referencing a song, honestly, on that one. But no, honestly, I can't say I've ever just gone and grabbed a pine cone. We did have a pine tree outside our house, but now there's no more. Because the guy cut it down, and then we got into a fight about it because I said I liked the tree. I'm not going into that story again, but that was a pine tree. He just cut it down. He didn't even cut it down properly. He just sort of butchered it and then left. Yep, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. I know, the sushi's a pain, right? I should do it, just go grab a pine cone from the forest. Yeah, I heard some of the scripts weren't great, but... yeah, anyway, I haven't seen it, so I can't really comment, unfortunately. Goodness, look at all those worms! The Worms World Party over here. You remember Worms 3D, where they thought the best idea to make it, Worms is to make it a 3D game? Boy, did that not go well. Whistleblower told Congress today that US has been capturing and concealing UFOs for decades. Uh-huh. Sure. I believe that. 100% believe that. No, I don't. That's a lie. I mean, it sounds like whistleblower is having blown a few too many whistles, if you know what I mean. And by that I mean drugs. I don't believe it. It's just another conspiracy from Big Alien to make us believe they exist. Jodie Whittaker and Broadchurch was simply awesome. I haven't seen it. I've never even heard of it. That's not too surprising. Like, the number of things I haven't seen or heard of is honestly mind-boggling to some people in chat sometimes. Oh, have we run out of trains? We've run out of trains. Okay, let's go get some more trains. Crud. Okay. Might be faster to just run back and go get it. Okay. Yep. Yeah, that show doesn't exist, man. Literally no New Zealanders ever heard of it. Need more trains. What we need is the train to actually have enough track to be able to get here. So let's go get our train because we left it behind in a silly way. I mean, Dave, I'm just really intrigued by this UFO. When they say UFOs, they're referring to aliens, or they're referring to objects they couldn't identify even after capturing them? Because that's really funny. If they're like, okay, we captured it, but we don't know what it is. Is it a plane? Might be. Is it a plane? Yes or no? I don't know. Okay. Someone looks at it and goes, that's a Tamagotchi. And they're like, well, it was flying. Did someone throw it beforehand? I mean, dude, Americans are always telling people how to live their lives. It's no different from anything else. Haha. Craft some non-human intelligence. They captured monkey planes. We're always stealing those monkeys' planes. Classic. Classic humanity, stealing the monkey planes. How awesome would that be if all of a sudden, like, we realize the monkeys have built planes? It's just like, oh shit. It's a space plane with a Game Boy built in. I mean, I'd like to see proof of this. I'm not saying that, no, I am saying it's bullshit. But hey, look, you know, proof would make me change my mind, I suppose. I just feel like people are lying to us. And now I'm just thinking about monkey planes. The crisis theory where it squid things from deep inside the ocean. I always get Crisis and Far Cry mixed up. I guess because they are the same game. I mean, they're not. The same engine sort of thing? I don't know. Monkey planes would be cool. I mean, you say that until they start dropping bananas on us. You go, that sounds alright. Yeah, what if you got a banana allergy? I don't know how many people have banana allergies, but it seems like it would really ruin your day. I should probably get my lasers. Okay. Volume warning. Okay. I can click on that. Look, tell you what, I'll click on that when we're going back, which won't be long. I'll click on it now, and I'll look at it shortly. Not to mention the poop-throwing cannons. Oh god, yeah. They'll have infinite ammo up there, because they can just keep reloading. Also, hi Zoe. You'd submit to the monkeys as the Earth's overlords? I don't know. I can't submit to monkeys as the Earth's overlords. There's too much history between us and like me and monkeys, if you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, don't worry. Neither do I. Anyway, that's what my lawyer advised me to say in this situation. Of course I do. I mean, to be fair, not all New Yorkers would know about the plight of the Navajo and then all that sort of thing. So, is that your point? I don't know. I mean, hell, I'm not even entirely sure of the plight of the Navajo, but then again, I probably don't need to be. Just give them their land back. You know? Just stop the murder. We're already Monkey 2.0. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Oh yeah, dude, I know you're trolling. Don't you worry. Trolling about a show that doesn't exist. The biggest trick would be when I actually know the show that you're talking about and I've just always admitted that I don't. I'm not doing that, I promise you that, but it would be a real good troll move from me. But I'm usually not that good at holding a troll for that long. You've got like a minute with me tops before I start feeling really awkward. What if monkeys become the overlords? Would we become the ones in the zoos? No, I don't think so. Yeah, there's probably similar problems like that in New Zealand. I mean, I don't exactly understand the differences or like what happened to the people, but I think we're in similar problems in New Zealand as well. But I don't know. I mean, you can just know what you're not going to ever get the political support for it. And that's the thing. Political support's the problem. Yeah, Oliver. I think we would become the ones in the zoo, or they'd just kill most of us, which is probably what they need to do. Just, we need to pay for our crime as humanities, and some of us can be in a zoo. And they'll give us ice cream, and watch us as we do our humany business, if you know what I mean. Know what I mean? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay, let's fix up these spiders. So I'm going to go back probably at 95% space science, I think. Oh, hey, Solburn. There's an episode of the Orville where humans were captured for an alien zoo. There's always a chance they could farm us, depending on whether they find our flesh as tasty as we find beef. Don't humans like pork? Or if I misunderstood that one, I thought humans were more porky. I want to make sure that we haven't missed anything back there. I'd feel very silly if we did. No, I'm not seeing that. Okay, good. Just good to make sure that we're not missing like a wave of something going on over there. Are we sufficiently tasty to monkeys? I mean, I think once you got a lot of food, it doesn't matter because you can just have whatever you want to eat, right? Did I ever play Prey, the one that was released in like ages ago? I played like the first sort of 10-15 minutes of it. I didn't really get into it. I think I was at someone's house and I played like a little bit of it, but I didn't really, probably not to the point that I cared. Okay. I mean, yeah. What's the problem with that? I don't think you ever get like 100% of the land giving back. I think it's like more understanding. You can't just kick like 300 million people out of a country, but it would be understanding that the land would have to be managed differently, as with many things. But again, quite frankly, I mean, you can do that. You can divide a country up like that. It's not a big deal. I mean, it is. It's a huge deal. But you can do it. There'd be no US. Ah, what a shame that would be too. What a shame. I'm trolling, or joking, as the, you know, parlance of the previous years was. Why could they not be the United States of the Native American tribes? They can have United States. You can just change what a state is. Not like America's never added a state before. They've added several states. Like New York. New York wasn't originally a state, but now it is because they let it happen. And they shouldn't have, but they did. They added New Mexico. No, they added Old Mexico and then they changed the name of Old Mexico to New Mexico just to confuse people. Like, it was like they swapped names because they thought it was cooler. Like, there was a competition they had. Yeah, it was a competition, like, because they were both fighting over who got the name New Mexico. And New Mexico won, obviously. Well, Old Mexico won. And then they're like, well, we don't want this name anymore, and they just gave it back. It was weird. It was a weird time in history. It's really hard to find in history books, so I probably wouldn't even go looking for it because it was just kind of confusing. But I think if you go to the right historians, they'll explain about it for you. You just got to go to the right historians. You know, some people don't even believe it, but that's fine. They don't need to. Like me? No, I'm not a historian. I'm just a fan of the arts. I'm not even a fan of the arts. What am I saying? Oh, as I said, it's not an easy thing to do. It's not just a simple thing of just, well, actually, no, you can just give the land back to the Irish because they are still there. They haven't been displaced into camps. That's a different situation. Fan arts without N is just farts. I mean, that's good. I think everyone loves some farts about them. You know? People being tasty. What is this? Oh, wait. What? Yeah. This is the game. This is the original Prey. People are tasty in the original Prey. I think people are always tasty. We just made laws so people wouldn't just go chow down on humans constantly. Wait, it's abandonware? Oh man, I would have thought games of that era wouldn't have become abandonware. It's crazy. It's free. Abandonware skirts that line of what free is. Everything is free if you can run faster than the person who doesn't want you to. Take it is. There was a lot of words in that sentence that didn't make sense. I think people are always tasty. That is true. Gotta chow down on people. The best part about that is you read that one, it's like, in the going back through the history, it's like, he wasn't even playing RimWorld then. He's got no excuse for that one. Like, at least when I was playing RimWorld, I had an excuse for saying dumb shit like that. Everything is free if you don't pay for it. Correct. Yeah, I don't think abandonware is actually legally free. It's just no one's is in a position to say, hey, you can't take that. It's basically when you find like a cake on the ground in a parking lot, you can just take it. No one's gonna stop you. It's free cake. And, you know, if you can take the cake and no one's gonna stop you, that cake is free. That's literally what I'm saying, but yes, that is correct. At the same place the ducks in the park. Exactly. You can just take them. No one's stopping you. Yeah, no, abandonware isn't free. And I mean, look, in my younger days, this young SeiferKatt, SeiferKitten if you will, did he acquire abandonware games? Yes. And you can say, oh, well, abandonware games, you know, is harmless, or you can say it's harmful. I don't care. But quite frankly, a lot of the abandonware games that I played, the duck might stop me. That's true. But like the abandonware games, like I played XCOM when it was an abandonware game. Like you literally could not buy it anywhere. And because of that, I loved XCOM. You know, and so now I buy XCOM games. Would I have loved XCOM as much if I didn't play the originals as abandonware? I don't know. I mean, it's not abandonware anymore because now you can easily get it, but... Oh yeah, Kick in his sushi factory. I'm excited to watch this build. Are you going to continue that, by the way, Kick? I didn't ask. Found a wax seal bottle of alcohol in a tree. Need a shipping center. Have I played Midnight Suns, aka Marvel XCOM? I've played a bit of it. I got up to Act 2. It's fine. I like bits of it. I don't think it's a great game, but I do really like Marvel stuff. Yeah, you might have acquired and played a few abandonware games before they became abandonware. They're not abandonware. The cake analogy breaks down when you go into a bakery. Yeah, I bought Midnight Suns. I enjoyed it. I haven't finished it, and I don't know if I ever will. They're pre-abandonware. It's called Where. It's just Where, or Wares, if you will. But they still call like pirated game sites Wares. I don't know if that's still a thing. Like back when the internet was cool, we liked to put numbers in our words because we were elite. Or 1337. Oh yes. I'm glad we stopped doing that. I wonder if kids still do that. If they still think it's cool to type stupidly. I haven't seen the word wares in a while. Yeah, but I haven't gone looking for it. I think they just say pirated, right? There aren't sites anymore. They're either torrents or Tor sites. Okay. I don't know. There was a word that, what the hell is Tor? 15 years I'll find out. I'm gonna find out before that, I feel. I'm gonna find out before that. Speaking as a younger person, we don't really put our numbers in words. Well, that's convenient. I'm pleased to hear that. Not enough practice with analog calculators. 800, oh, 58008. Am I right? Comedy gold. Comedy gold. It's not pirating, it's privateering. Yeah. best or worst pirate I've ever seen. That's the one. Core means dark web. Oh, see, that's the thing. I only go into the light web because I'm that sort of person. Oh, wait. Solburn, you've gone the wrong way around. That's not going to read right when you flip it. You want to go 5318008. I had a friend at work who would just like come by, he'd walk by, he'd grab my calculator, he would put that number down, and then he would just walk off. And every time I just like, he just wrote boobies on my calculator again, didn't he? And he did, every time. And I'm like, this is a professional place of work, my dude. This is an office. Why would you do this? But he was a cool dude, so I got nothing against him. You've seen a bunch of people struggle to figure out how to spell splee, say splee. It's a bit 90s. The 90s, early 2000s, but yeah. Like, I first saw Leet speak around the time Matrix came out. Because boobies, that's why. You know what? Valid. I can't disagree with that. Swanny. Oof. No, I understand the old ways of the Leet speak. I mean, you could go with an I as well, but splee just makes more sense. Spee just sounds like you're doing like a weird old McDonald. Which, you know, court records say you should never do a weird old McDonald. You know, something dick and crazy, you know? Alright then, let's finish off this unit. And that's them down. Okay. This is why, just like the sigh of just going into the next one, this is why I can't do this stream 2 days in a row right now. Jeff. I don't know if I believe that. Okay. What do you know? My name is also... Is this just the Spartacus of Jeffs? No, the Jeff of Spartacus. Only explanation. You're not Jeff, you're Oliver. But we don't know where you went, that's the problem. Not Jeff or Jeff. Alright, lasers are... Oh, we're beginning to run out of battery. That's probably a bad news moment. And I'll never know, it's your secret. Well, you're allowed to keep secrets, it's the internet, you know? As long as you're not harming anyone or doing crimes, I don't care. Replace or just hid? We're just hidden Oliver. After all, we don't know where Oliver went. Hello friends, I had to give you a laser light show. It's like fireworks, but lasers. I've never been to a laser light show. Are they any good? What if Oliver never existed? Valid point too. I mean, a laser light show just seems like they're just shooting lasers everywhere. Depends on the music with them. Oh. It has to be music with them? Okay, I'm back to liking fireworks more then, because fireworks doesn't matter what music's with them. Well, see, now I'm even less intrigued, because I don't do that stuff. I don't do mind-altering substances. So now I'm less intrigued in a laser light show. I just wanted to see cool lasers. Fireworks are too loud for you. Fair enough. Not good if you're in a helicopter? Yeah, is that a crime? Shoot lasers at people's eyes in a helicopter? Like whether you're in the helicopter or someone else's, it doesn't really matter. The M. Night Shyamalan twist. Why is that not like a dance? Just saying. M. Night Shyamalan twist sounds like a really good, you know, bring back the twist. The M. Night Shyamalan twist. It's a crime to point a laser person at a commercial aircraft in the US. What about a non-commercial aircraft? Is it okay if it's a non-commercial? I should at least once in my life. Ah, look, it's not really something I want to do. Like, dude, I barely drink. What makes you think I want to do something worse than that? Not worse, but more intense than that is probably the better way to put it. Maybe Oliver's gone, Oliver's hidden, Oliver's just a voice in all our heads. What now, pinecone heads? Oliver's just another AI in the AI pinecone forest. Oh, you know what? Damn it, Zoe, you're absolutely right. How is Oliver? Where is Oliver? Why is Oliver? One day that joke will get old, but I can't tell you when. Once we went on a hike, it was quite intense. Glad you hear you weren't glamping. Oh, glamping. I don't do camping or hikes or anything like that, but glamping just seems like, why are you doing this? You know, went on a nice walk with Panda once up like this mountain. No, I don't go glamping. We went on a nice hike up a mountain, you know, it's like an island slash mountain. And the people that are just like walking through nature playing their friggin' rap music, and I'm just like, just enjoy nature, damn it. Like, you're out here, it is a beautiful summer day. I got burnt the worst I've been burnt in years. And you're over here just listening to rap and like disturbing all the birds. Why? Why did you come all this way just to listen to this music? You were running through a music festival once. It was past tense. Was it a volcano? Sounds like a volcano. It was a volcano. You were running? I assume you meant running, not ranning. So I just said running. Was ranning important to the story? Ranning is important to the story. I apologize. It's ranning because it's past tense. Wouldn't it be you ran to a music festival once? Yeah, it wouldn't be ranning. Because you're trying to do past tense and present tense at the same time. That's not right. I ran. Put the fest on fire. God, I hope not. You don't want to be at a fire fest. I think those were a mistake. First off, influencers. You don't want to be anywhere near an influencer. That's my personal experience. But yeah. But yeah, Splee, it was a volcano. It was a cool volcano. I don't know why they had rap though. I don't think they should change it. For those who care, it was I think it was Rangitoto? I think that's what it's called. Just like this island that's off the coast of Auckland. It's big boy. Should have played ambient rain sounds to help you sleep 10 hours. Oh, like raining? Alright, we're not quite ready to go back. Also, I had a plan. When we go back, what we're going to do is we're going to grab speakers. Because that way we're going to be able to identify when the train reaches its target. I see we've got little buggy bugs up there, and we'll go deal with them in a moment. we need to put another battery in there. A battery, portable fusion generator. A PFR? Do people call them PFRs? Does this hurt the bugs? I hope so. God, I hope so. I don't know if this is a surprise to anyone, but I'm not a big fan of these bugs. Remember that misfeel? You know, Zoe, you said that was going to haunt you, and I'm surprised you still remember it. Yeah. Jeez, good memory. I really did hurt you there, and I'd like to say sorry. Unfortunately, I can't say sorry, but I'd like to. I misaligned a thing. The reason I get out of the spiders before like placing the landfill now. Off by one, pretty much. Because the spiders don't walk straight. You worked at a factory that made cling film. Rap music is all they played. Yes! I haven't heard that one before. That one's good. That one's good. That's so bad. You're still devastated by that one train track in Nullius. I loved that train track. Like, every now and then I thought about actually fixing it, and then I was like, ugh, it's too much work, and then I just would not. Like, I think there was about 3 times I was like, oh, you know what, I'm going to fix this train track, and then I was just like, or not, I could not. Not even wanting to be sorry. Can't even bring myself through the motions of appearing sorry. No, absolutely not. Because I have no empathy for people's problems. That's not true. Holy shit. As a joke, even that was too far. But there's nothing I can do about it now. So, meh. I don't know, Zoe. How can I make this right? Let's be honest. Can I make this right to you, Zoe? That's probably what I need to ask. Wait, that I do have empathy or that I don't have empathy? I'm telling possible multiple lies in one sentence there. Like, how can I make this right to you, Zoe? Or is it just nothing I can do anymore? Thanks for the kibble, Dave. World peace could be a start. It's a heavy price for world peace. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Oh, the misery. Thanks, Solburn, for the kibble. You walk up to 2 guards and one says one of us has empathy and one of us does not. Okay. Well, I always like the you know, you come to a door which has 3 guards, you know, one always tells the truth, one always lies, and one always kicks you in the nuts for asking tricky questions. Which, you know, some people are not going to struggle with that one as much, but, you know, they can kick you somewhere else. There's always other places a guard can kick you. I don't know, how could you tell which guard has empathy and which doesn't? I guess get kicked by the 3rd guard and then see, although you don't know which one has the 3rd guard until you start asking tricky questions. Just start sobbing uncontrollably. I mean, I have empathy, but if someone just bursts into tears, no, you know, I'd still ask someone, "Are you okay?" And that's empathetic. So it's not a high amount of empathy. It's just like a general, "Oh shit, are you okay?" Like, do I have to deal with this now? Actually, no, maybe that's not empathy. If you say, "Do I have to deal with your bullshit now?" That's not empathy. But at the very least, you're asking that they're okay. I guess they're sobbing uncontrollably. I guess they're not okay. People generally don't sob uncontrollably for no reason. Unless they're trying to trick you. That's just being an ass. Yeah, well, valid. Valid. Glad we got that sorted out. You know what? We're learning so much about empathy today. Good job, everyone. Soon we'll have a show for children. If I asked the other guards, would they agree that you'd kick me in the nuts? You wouldn't know who's who until after you get kicked. That's true. Well, at least you'd know which one's going to kick you for asking tricky questions. But no one no one knows if that guard's going to answer the truth or not. So unfortunately, getting kicked, still not helping. Now you're just being kicked for no reason. Which is also how chat rooms work when you're a teenager. I don't know if teens still use chat rooms. Facebook message groups, Discord groups, I don't know. I don't think I'm talking about you right now. ASL. I don't think I've ever asked that question unironically. Uh, I don't think I have anyway. I'm trying to think about. No, you know, I never cared about anyone's A, their S, or their L. Maybe their S. Let's be honest. Yeah. Sometimes I care about their S. Do I care about their L? Depends what their S is. Look. I mean, surprise, surprise. Thief was a teenager. Now you're lost? Don't worry. I am also very lost in my own conversation. But that's okay. I'm not here to tell. This is why we're only going east. You know, and why we have a straight track that doesn't go anywhere. If you get lost, it's not a big deal. Just follow the track. I'm the one driving the car. Oh no. Last time I drove a car, we left someone behind. By the way, I'd just like to clear that up. Last time I drove a car while playing Factorio, saying I was driving the car, I left someone behind. I've never left someone behind driving an actual car. Well, that's true, actually. I guess ASL is not the order of importance. It really depends what you're doing, though, right? I mean, I guess if you're being skeezy and going to chat rooms, they're all very important questions. And if you think about it, Tinder is like the first thing they ask on Tinder is ASL. You want to know how old the person is, what gender they are, and then also how far away from you are they at this very moment. Like right now. You know, are they inside your walls? You need to know that for a couple of reasons. Generally, if Tinder people are inside your walls, you want them out of your walls as quickly as possible. If they are in fact in my walls, I know for a fact that's impossible. My walls don't work that way. My walls are just paper. Cannot be in my paper walls. They totally do. Alright then. I am clearly mistaken. I apologize. I mean, yeah, who am I to say you're not in my walls? You're in there. You know how it works. Me saying you're not in my walls, it's like, we'll explain how I'm here. Valid. What am I going to say? You're not? What, am I calling you a liar? It's very bold of me. Can't just go around accusing people of lying. That's a crime. Probably. Exactly. You're in the walls, you would know best. What is the... Okay, we're at 96% at the moment. Okay. Like, you have the life experience of being in my walls, so you know how it is. By the way, can you get the spiders out of there? There's kind of a couple of them in there, and I'm not happy about it. Thank you. If you're going to be in there, you might as well earn your keep. Why can't they pay me rent? Oh, the spiders are paying... Wait, the spiders are paying you... Hang on. Why are the spiders paying you rent? They should be paying me rent. My wall! Being very owner... Classic landlord demanding extra rent. Oh, it's just the problem with society these days, isn't it? You live in the walls first. Ah, well, you, what is the word? Subletting. The spiders. Makes sense. It does make sense in the sales and purchase agreement now. Didn't mention you. We just sort of lost over in the lawyer said, don't worry about it. Okay. Look, a lot of houses have people living in the walls. Don't worry about it. It's normal. Oh, is it? Yeah. You don't know this? No, I didn't. I got the house, but the walls are yours. Fair enough. Can't argue with that. I mean, I can argue with that, but... No. Uh... That's right, we take the lasers off, don't we? Alright, that's dealing with it. Have you fed your wall person today? Nah, they're getting fed by spiders, don't worry about it. They'll get fed by spiders, or they'll get paid by spiders and they'll eat with the money the spiders give them. You only use the kitchen walls and the lower floor walls, that's fine. As long as you don't use the bathroom walls. That'd be awkward. Space Science is at 94%, that's pretty exciting. Hopefully we'll get to an ocean very soon. Bathroom walls are mine, thank you. I appreciate that. Alright. I think a couple more passes will do it. I think getting these worms is probably gonna really rip their defenses apart. Yeah. Although, look at that. There's like 9 worms just chilling there. I swear these bases are mostly worms these days. Like 95% worms, 10% gummy. Which is not where you want to be in a gummy worm situation. I don't think I need to tell anyone that. Alright. Alright seems to be my #1 thing to say while streaming this. Alright, next thing. Next disaster that I have to work on. "95% worm, 10% gummy." Is that what I said? I think my maths might be off if that's what I said. Look, maths is irrelevant, okay? 102% of maths is made up anyway. Like, did you know 96% of statistics are made up? Alright. Good, good, good. Kill these worms, and then 105% worm gummy. Yeah. Logical. Okay, we've reached an ocean. Wonderful. Go back and make more spiders. Dude, we don't even need to go back and make more spiders. We've got spiders ready to go. Yep, we're heading back right now. You're just going to get everything in motion and then... Wow, it's been that long. Gotta put a thing there. A station. Do you have an ocean train? Kinda. Okay. So this is where we stop. We'll put a station here. What was the last station called? I think it wasn't Kingwash, it was wife murder. Okay, so what's this quote for? Off train. Okay. Good to know. Yep. No. Gosh, not helpful. Not helpful! 3.8. Okay. Tough train 3.8. Oh, 3.8 now. Okay. What do we want to move? Okay, we can move that. And then I suppose we could move that stuff. We put more tracks in there. We can put more tracks in there. In fact, we can put more tracks in there. Jam it full of gummy worms, damn it. Alright, we're gonna use wood to get this back. It's gonna take a little bit longer. You're in... okay. Iron your wall is what you call a house my walls. Yeah, well, clearly, your house is my walls. Makes sense, right? I don't want to use that wood, I changed my mind. Oh, wait, no, we don't do it that way because it'll take forever. This is going to Kingwash, right? Yeah. Alright, I'm going to set a timer. How long... oh, that's the wrong button, sorry. Timer. Okay, we'll see how long it takes us to get there. In the meantime, let's look at a cat. Because, screw it, we might as well do something for the next time. Can I make an electric train? Not in base game. Okay, so while we're traveling, we'll look at a cat. We'll probably have a long way to go, so by the time we're done with this, we'll probably still be going. Everyone knows electric trains are cooler. Well, we don't have that power. Anyway, here's a cat. Is it great? Please tell me. I cannot make the decision on my own. Can I just adjust the light so it doesn't... nope, never mind. Actually, hang on a second. No, we'll switch it for the next one. I just realized we still got the camera up from before. You know what? Still do it. Is it a great cat? There we go, you don't even need to hold it. I can chill now. I can even vote. Oh, look at me voting on a cat. Brilliant stuff. Cats in motion, damn right. So we are still traveling. How far are we? Are we about halfway? Nope. Oh, jeez. If I figure out how to vote. Yeah, that seemed a great cat. So let's keep going. So do you know that part in space exploration where you start to take long journeys on a ship? I feel like I'm just doing a lot of that now. There is still a long way to go. We're gonna have to be really decisive on our decisions to go back. Very soon we're going to need to start having little games to play while we're on the train. Because quite frankly, I'm using rocket fuel. I'm already using Kaioken! I was originally, and then I realized it was stupid. I'm already using Kaioken, and yet Frieza's still defeating me, like beating me up. Nuclear fuel is no faster. Move the spiders by remote. Actually, that's not a terrible idea. It's a brilliant idea, in fact. A little bit slower, but we can do it. Nuclear adds, yeah. Smart, damn right. Only problem is... No, we can fix that later. Fix that in post. Oh, but also, like, quite often you're smart. You know that. Just sometimes I don't appreciate your smartness because I'm like, no, I'm playing it my way. And we can keep an eye on it there. It feels like an awkward family dinner. Yeah, I'd have it no other way. How close are we to being done? There's still lots to go. Ah, yeah. Thank you. Is every stream just one long family dinner where everyone storms dramatically out at the end? One can only hope. The only way you want to live your life, right? Right, okay, but we don't get quite the range that we used to get. Like, by foot. Makes sense, I suppose. It works. I don't particularly like doing this. This is actually less fun, but that's alright. It'll do the job, right? I mean, it's doing something, right? It's helping us progress. That's what the remotes are for, I suppose. And I'm weaker. That's a valid point, because I don't have all the lasers. But still, it's doing damage, I suppose. On the downside, though, we did just awaken these bugs. I don't have the suit laser, true. But when we have more spiders, that won't be as big a problem. It's a very awkward way of doing this, but it works. Like, it is doing some damage to them, right? Maybe that's what matters. Now I can just sort of click and look pensive. So brooding. Some of you are asleep at the table. The food down and waiting for food, they'll never get made. I mean, ends. How good are your grades? Told you, you'd only get fit if your grades are good. I didn't see any of your report cards today, and it makes me feel like you're hiding them from me. I don't appreciate that. As the patriarch of this family table. Train's still going, by the way. It has been 6 minutes. Keep in mind, this is about 4%. So that's not great. Yeah, we're going to come back with at least 3 more spiders, I think. 100% straight A's. Well, that's good. You know what? That's fine. I think if we stop here... Yeah, we're going to back off and defend this. I was afraid of. We've awoken more of them. That's alright. Awakening these things. Oh, it turns out I've awoken something inside them. Okay, we've arrived. Excellent. Now arriving at destination. Okay, first thing I'd like to do is build 2 speakers. Not relevant, but I'd like to do it. I don't know how to build speakers. I'll figure it out in a second. Where are speakers? There. Iron, copper. Okay, just iron and copper. Boop. Boop. Done. I would like to build speakers. How long did the train go choo-choo? That's a good point. I've just stopped it at 8 minutes, 17 seconds. You hate it when you have an awakening? Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so what I'd like to do, preferably, is global payback. Does the train... Oh, read from... Read stop train. Okay. So that should be outputting something, right? So if not though, is it? Read stop train. Scene's train ID. Yeah, I was thinking that, but it's not. Oh, of course it's not. That's not how anything works. Yeah, okay. So T greater than anything. Yeah, you're right. I would have got there eventually. T greater than 0. Okay. Good. Okay, we don't need to hear that. It's important that it does. Good. Moving on, we need to build a rocket silo. It's 1 for now. I don't think we need to do any better than that. Rocket silos. Oh god. Actually, you know what we do need to build quite desperately? We need to build like a bunch of these. We'll figure out the rest later. Don't worry about it. Improve spider output. Dude, we have like 5 spiders. I don't know what you want from me. More spiders, I suppose, is the logical answer. Which is a fair request. Burn that wood. 5 spiders per minute. No! No, we don't need 5 ducks per minute or spiders per minute. We don't need this in my life. More spiders equal more better. Probably not untrue too. Okay, let's ditch a bunch of stuff. Need 10 ducks per minute. We're not getting 10 ducks per minute. I don't care if you need it. You're not getting it. Sorry that you had to find out this way. Okay, we need 1,000 steel plates. We have 500. Okay, well, I'll let that build up for a little bit and we'll come back. 1,000 concrete. We might actually have 1,000 concrete. We do not. Because we have run out of iron ore. Okay. Hadn't anticipated that possibility. A lot of possibilities I haven't anticipated, to be fair. A war crime. The schoolyard is on fire. I don't know what the context of that is. Hope for the best. Okay. 200 processing units. That is actually really easy to achieve, strangely enough. But it will slow down spiders. That's okay. No one minds except Dave. Actually, everyone minds, because spiders are cool. Okay, 200 electric engine units. Yeah, it's my eternal shame. We never reached it. Wait, in C block? God, in C block that would be insane. Because you would need to be building 5 FTL drives per minute. Holy crap, that would be insane. The more I think about it, the worse it gets. Yeah, no, that's not feasible in any world. We do not have enough electric engines. Not even close. Yep. Yep. Sure is. Oh, hang on. The problem is not enough regular engines. Why are they not building enough? Probably because they're all like the old style factories. I'll speed them up a bit. Well, I'm glad. Alright, that one's going to take a little while to build, but that's alright. Yep. Quote that makes C sound heroic. That's not heroic at all. I just realized why you were saying that quote is perfect. That's not a heroic quote, Dave. It's a strange quote. Implies that most of my quotes aren't strange. Which, that's not true. Yeah, you would have to make a lot of gems and crystals, and it would be a very interesting situation to try and even make one per minute. Hey, look, I was looking for a reason to get into C block. I mean, that would be a challenge, right? I was like, oh, I don't want to play C block unless I'm playing it with a new challenge. That would be a new challenge. Be one hell of a new challenge. Oh, personal report. Don't superheroes wear outfits? Not all of them. Jessica Jones doesn't. Jessica Jones just wears, like, clothes, just regular clothes. And I like to consider myself the Jessica Jones of streaming. Do I? Do I like to consider myself that? Why not? I am now. And now I'm fighting with the quote machine. You know, that one did make me laugh. You're right. You got me on that one. I quite often fight with the quote machine. Quite warranted usually too. Did I lose my bots? Somewhere I did. Like, I've got no one to blame except for myself. Except for my Seif. I don't know if that's Panda's favorite quote. I think Panda would prefer it if I didn't start losing toes arbitrarily. I haven't asked her recently, but I'm pretty sure that's how she'd feel. I know, she's a real slave driver, right? Doesn't let me just lose toes arbitrarily. You have solar panels? Oh, okay, good. Attitudes change. One day she's like, you know what, Seif, today you're losing toes. Yes, dude. Properly motivated toe loss required. I don't think we've reached that stage of our relationship, and I pray that we never do. Alright, let's make these go back the other way. Back the other way, please. Thank you. Problem is, this is not going to be making enough yellow science as required for other things. Chuck those in there for now. Okay. Then what we can do, pop those in there. I think we may need to upgrade these. How am I doing this? Ah, yes, yellow science, that is required. While everything else just slowly assembles itself. Okay, that should be good. How much copper does this need per... yeah, that's never going to cut it, I just realized. Well, we can at least help. A working security music festival with some dude who was very intoxicated ended up running through a field naked and lost his pinky toe. You were sleeping at the time, but you heard all about when you woke up. Reading that, I thought we were going to get into a pun. Instead, just a horrific memory. You win some, you lose some, I suppose. I was expecting a pun, though. Only partially horrific. Well, I guess you didn't see it, so I guess... yeah. He's probably less happy about the whole situation, though, if you think about it. Okay, we're going to have to do this trick. We've done this trick before, and we're going to do it again. Called Operation Just Jam It In When No One's Looking. That sounds like a crime now that I've said it like that. Alpha have its own belt? Probably would make sense, wouldn't it? But this will also do. Why are these not outputting? Oh, it's because power's low. That's alright. Power will fix itself in a moment. Normal. It is actually pretty normal. God damn it. Thanks, Kick. I'm gonna put a what do you put them? Colon? Yeah. Put a colon in there. Fair enough. What it's there for. Okay, power's fine again. I knew it would be. I trust power. It knows what it's doing. No, it's Operation Just Jam It In When No One's Looking. It's a very long name. Like, that's just the name of the operation. You know, like Operation Daybreak, Operation Just Jam It In When No One's Looking. Okay, other things I'd like to do some fixes for. Look, I never said I was a wordsmith. I was, however, once a dicksmith. Many moons ago. How do you smith dicks? Honestly, just work in retail. That'll do it. Obtain consent. You know what? That sounds good. That sounds like a good step one. Step one. Sometimes the project name is misleading. I think the project name should always be misleading. I think you'd never want to have an operation name that actually tells people what it is, because it's the purpose of a code name, right? You don't want to have Operation stab that guy in an alleyway, because then that guy's going to be really like cautious every time he's near an alleyway. But Operation just murder a guy is probably going to be the nicest operation you ever heard of. Whereas Operation Bring a Man Flowers, the flowers are going to kill him. Like a hip replacement? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, we need to get more steel. Okay, we've got enough steel. Now what we're lacking is the electric engines, and then we can start building the satellites, and then we're still not done because we still need to get the productivity modules. Yeah, I'll stab that guy is actually with a needle, and we're going to save his life. Because he has allergies. Very bad ones. And we've got an EpiPen. We're the only ones who can save him. We are, as always, the good guys. As I keep telling everyone. I have a problem that not enough in pineapple EpiPen. do. God, I just remember when that video was big. I don't know why that video was ever big. Got a pen. I got an apple. Apple pen. Do I have efficiency modules? You need productivity modules? Working on them. They're being built as we speak. What we don't have is beacons to speed it up, but it should be alright for a little bit. We need energy shield Mark 2s and what was that? Personal batteries, okay. Probably lasers. Yeah. That's alright. Why I typically refer to them as colors. Portal fusion reactor, 2 exoskeletons, okay. Okay. 5 more spiders ready to go. Heck yeah. Do we have enough? Have they taken my lasers? They have not taken my lasers. Never mind, we're good then. We're just gonna make sure they don't steal your goddamn lungs. Or lasers, sorry. Oh, you gotta make sure they don't steal your lungs either. You might need those. How many productivity modules do we have? 2. We need 2 more. I'd have missed the fusion reactor? I don't think so. No, I already had one. Oh, I see what you're saying. The way it works is if you don't have everything in them, then it won't put anything in it. Like if it goes, you're missing something, it won't put anything in it until it's got everything. That's what I was finding out from the last ones. That's okay. That looks okay. And we're having problems with this. Still lack of low densities. It's fine. We still need a few more of these. Okay. What we could do is speed modules in there. Why speed modules? Why not? What we need, after all. What we should probably do is start working out how we're going to build the satellites. So processing. Oh god, they need processing units. They need accumulators. Wait. Oh. Crap. I was only thinking about the rockets. I wasn't even thinking about the satellites. Okay. Well. Bugger. All right. No, that's fine. That's fine. We can work with that. So we need these. We need those, and we need something else as well. Rocket fuel. Rocket fuel's easy. Okay, you can stop that for the moment, please. Can you please stop? Can you please stop? Stop. Thank you. It's normal for speedrunners to disregard satellites. Because you don't need them anymore, do you? You needed them originally, but now you don't. Right? This is how it works. Right. Do we want to worry about effective transmission? I don't think so. Let's do some mining productivity. Mining productivity is what all the cool kids are doing. Sure are. So we need that. I need more belts very soon. That. And we're gonna need more belts. I don't know where my belts are. Do not know where there they are. They're over there. And then we need rocket fuel to make rocket go up. Then we need to put something on the rocket. Going. Okay, that's fine. Go this way. Rocket fuel is easy to make, so I'm not too worried about it. Also known as train fuel for those keeping track at home. I don't remember why I used to call rocket fuel train fuel. I feel like it was Nullius. Always Nullius. with the maze. Oh, yeah, the sneaky trains. I remember the sneaky trains. Right little shits they were. I plan to get space science into here. I had a plan. Which must surprise people when I say something like that. Really? SeiferKatt didn't have a plan for something? That's strange. I forgot about the sneaky trains. They were the best. How many times did I die to a train on that run, I wonder? Okay. Go back to efficiency modules now. Once that one's done, anyway. That sound, it haunts me even to my days. Alright. Oh, wait, no, I don't... No, goodness no. You look like a monster? Don't answer that one, anyone. Okay. We need stack inserters. All these things I thought we'd never need again. Huh. Go figure. Oh yeah, I forgot that I built them that way. Oh, that's a disaster of a build. But hey, welcome to me playing Factorio, I suppose. Okay. So now I need to figure out how the hell I'm making this stuff. It shouldn't be a problem. Should be easy enough, actually. First off... Excuse me? Here's my third thing. There it is. Okay. Fourth thing, rather. Okay. So that gets us... nice and good. Which are the two words I use to describe myself. Hey, would you describe me as nice and good? Thank you. Up. Mostly. What's up? Oh, my bowl. Yes, please. Thank you. I licked it clean. It was salt, and I was feeling really salty, and I needed it. I don't know why I did this either. Yes! Snacks incoming. Okay. So that'll start making my rocket. Good. So, next we need to start building my satellite. My plan is we're going to do it this way. Why this way? Because... genius play. Hang on, no, the plan was stupid. Do I need... No, I don't. I need it here. Okay. Oh, that's the genius play. Look at it. It's right in there. Where's all my rocket fuel? I don't have a sudden feeling that I do not make enough rocket fuel. Hmm. Well, that's okay. Now they say rocket fuel wasn't built in a day. Probably what they say. I wasn't listening to what they say. Why would you? Then we need radars. Satellite is basically a small rocket and more stuff. That's true. Radars. We built radars in a very silly place, and now we can't get them out. See? Never mind. Radars come down here. Oh! Cracked? That. Radars. No. I need Logibots. So now we need solar panels and accumulators. Bad news for solar panels and accumulators, we don't build those. So, accumulators is easy. Oh. And how we can do that? We can do that. Okay. Accumulators are really easy. They're just iron and batteries. Which, ironically, we have both of those things. That's not what irony means, but I don't care. We need iron for solar panels as well? Nope, don't. Oh, that's fine then. We'll do this here. That there. We just... irony. We just really spaghettiing this up. Paul would be so happy. Of course he would. He's Spaghetti Paul. He only loves one thing, and that's spaghetti. Doing a throwback to Spaghetti Paul now. I hope you appreciate it. Old meme, but it checks out. Remember Spaghetti Paul's favorite flavor for spaghetti? Plain. Doesn't add any sauces to a spaghetti, that Spaghetti Paul. He is a goddamn nightmare. Thank you. "30 different YouTubers got access to the Armored Core event, and you've watched like 6 of them." Oh yeah, go for it. I'll be there. No, I won't be. They made videos. Yeah, I got it. Takes 4.5 per minute. Okay, how many of these do we need per minute? Okay, we don't need 9 of these per minute. That's probably fine for now. We can... worry about it later. And electric circuits. Oh, no, 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 no. Brilliant. By brilliant, I mean it's a goddamn disaster, but I'm happy. Isn't all that all that matters, really? Well, sir, he's polluted the entire ecosystem, and all the birds and fish are dying. Yeah, but he's happy. Isn't that what matters? I mean, no, I think other things matter. But look at his smiling face. He's so happy. Sir, the world is going to die. But he's happy. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. What's up with copper? Good question, actually. I think we just use it. I'll be back in a moment, everyone. Sorry about that, everyone. Just had to go fix the heater. For some reason, it wasn't working. Blue belts win? Blue belts never. Until I decide that we do actually need blue belts. Not blue belts. Oh, hey, we've got another spider ready to go as well. That's awesome. Know that. Okay, it's time to start working on laser damage. It's laser time, boys. Put on your 3D shades. Yeah, we got 6 spiders. That's pretty good. I think we have a problem with rocket fuel. I do not think we're making enough of it. It is interesting. I was going to say you would have thought I'd be making enough, but now that I'm looking at it, no, you wouldn't have. You absolutely wouldn't have. Okay. I think because I wasn't originally planning to build rockets. Why are both these ducks threatening, Dave? That's my question to you. Why am I being threatened by ducks? What did I do specifically this time to be threatened by a duck? Okay, now I'm trying to figure out where I built my chemistry lab facility. Oh, it's over here. I know where it is now. I have no idea where it is. But yeah, no, I was in the right place. Okay. We need some more undergroundies. There we go. Didn't get 5 ducks per minute. That's, you know what? Fair enough. I was about to say I'd be mad for that as well, but I wasn't. I was the one that failed you all. Is that still running? Yeah, that doesn't need to run anymore. That hasn't needed to run for a long time. We can stop that. I didn't realize we were still trying to make, still using solid fuel. I guess it didn't matter before. Hey, Maholic and Party, welcome, everyone. How's everyone doing? Those, who, well, actually, let's do a shout out for Maholic first. That's always important. You guys should be watching Maholic. That's all I'm going to say. He's a cool dude. So you should check him out. He plays Factorio. How's Flat Earth? Flat Earth is going well. We are proceeding on with life, and hopefully very soon we're going. Well, we've got 5 new spiders that we're going to take into the adventure of a lifetime, and hopefully those spiders are going to be good. But right now, what we're trying to do is increase our potential for energy damage, which is why we're building rocket fuel. Because, hang on a second, that's not even connected. Hilarious. We need more energy damage, and the only way to do that is to actually get satellites. So we are working on that. That should be done. Like now, it's done. So we are currently 8 minutes away from our Spidertrons, like our military force, which is pretty funny. Quite far away, but we're getting there. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to load up on things that we can take back with us. So, I think mostly we need... What is it called? Train tracks. Take a bunch of Spidertrons back with us. That's always important. I'll put these back in there. That's fine. We're going to put a bunch of crap that we, quite frankly, do not need to take to the front line. That, quite frankly, we didn't even need to pick up in the first place, but whatever. You know, that's neither here nor there. Did I want to fix anything else? I think I did, actually. Along the way, I wanted to fix up something on the big copper station. Yeah, I did. Do we have solar panels? We do. Do we have extra speakers? We do. Excellent. That's going to be important for later. You know what? One accumulator. It's important for a reason. It's a secret tool that will help us later. Okay, train tracks. And the reason is night? Yeah, pretty much. It's not that much of a secret tool, I suppose. I see you've already caught on to my secret ploys. And maybe we'll also grab some extra landfill, because quite frankly, you never know when you need some extra landfill. Alright. The first what I'd like to do, we like Seifer ploys. And now I have to eliminate you. Is that what your name means in German? If so, maybe. I've realized something. It's very good and amazing means someone who's around acorns. It was all very good and amazing, but how are we planning to take the space science back to space? Don't worry, Veldek, we're going to look at a calendar cat very soon. Sit on that, we'll do 2 cats on the way back, okay? We were only going to do 1, but we'll do 2. Double cats. Like Double Dragon, except with cats. Okay. Okay, we're going to spaghetti this. Which is going to be difficult at points, because we've done a lot of spaghetti. You know, I don't think it's difficult at all. I think it's the easiest gosh darn spaghetti I've ever made. Need to rush? Oh yeah. Generally, if we're doing a train ride, we're going to do a cat. This seems the appropriate time to do a cat. Which, for you who are new here, that's a very strange sentence. I assure you, it is perfectly normal. There we go. Auto launch with cargo. Excellent. That'll all work eventually. It'll make it satellites. It'll make a couple of satellites. It's probably going to be a bit slow for a while, but that's okay. So we're not going to do the first train ride's not a long one. It's just going to this copper station. Where's the big copper train, by the way? Oh, it's there currently. Good. Good, because that train is so slow. But then we'll do a couple of cats, and then we'll got my spiders right. Yep, 5 Spidertrons ready to go. So exciting. And then we're just gonna kill things and just talk shit for a while. Which, you know, it's always fun. I'm always a big fan of it. The 4,000 tracks will give us 8,000 distance, which is 0.8. Is that right? A full train carriage gives me 0.8 of the world. Oh god. Nope, we're going to stream the trip. We're going to play other games while we wait. Much like, you know, when you're on a long train journey, you play a game on your phone. We're going to do that. We're going to play phone games. This may be the stupidest plan I've had in a while, but that's what we're going to do. I considered it. I considered that we could just choose to not stream that bit, but I think playing phone games would be funnier. That's why we're putting preparing sound alerts. So I'll be playing Factorio, and Factorio will be in a little tiny corner. It'd be like watching a... how to word this eloquently? Like watching a streamer who is rather well endowed, wearing a low-cut top, and the game is only like a quarter of the screen and the rest of it is her. Totally fine. People can earn their money how they want, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, we've got another train stop. That's I've got plenty of train stops. That's fine. Okay. I think we're good. Oh. Let's go to Tough Train. And away we go. In the meantime, let's look at a cat. Let's look at a couple of cats, in fact. Because we got cats to look at. We got cats to look at. We got cats. Alright. Of those who are not familiar with this segment, I'm going to show you a picture of a cat from a calendar. And your answer, all you got to do is go into the polls and say yes, no. Is this a great cat? So, your cat looks like this. It's the cat I need you to vote on. Is this a great cat? Here you go. Had only cats pop up on your Facebook the other day? Wait, what do you mean only cats? Like the website only cats? I thought that was down. Wait, is only cats back? No, only cats is still down. Boo. I got excited. I thought only cats was back. Don't worry about the A, B. Oh, actually, you know what? We can just turn that off. There we go. So, this is a great cat? Absolutely. I'm absolutely... I don't care about rigging the vote for just whether a cat's great or not. Great cat. And for those who are wondering, the train's still going. In fact, you can see the train in the background there. What the hell? How are you still able to see the train? What? How am I still able to see the train? Like, it's still showing in the background. What the heck is that? Anyway, this is deemed a great cat. Awesome. That was Veldek's cat. Oh, the train just arrived? Surely not. That was not 8 minutes. Ah, the train is stuck. Okay, that's fair. I forgot to put in signals. Okay. Carrying on. Look, another cat. 2 cats. That was Veldek's cat. Now you're a free cat. And then we'll probably play Factorio. Well, we'll play a version of Factorio. Anyway, here's a black and white cat. Public free cat. Yeah, exactly. It's just to entertain you while we're on the train. Did I say A and... Made me think that I'd put A and B again. It's fine, I've done that before. Dave. Alright, this cat's almost achieved its question. Completed its question, rather. Which is it great? Yes or no? And the answer is yes. With 80% of people saying it's a great cat. Excellent. And with that, we are probably 25% of the way. Fantastic. We don't go there. Yep, that's good. Okay, so train still has a little bit to go, but it's mostly there. There's a photographer who used the Twitter handle X. Guess what? He lost it. It was taken to him by... I have to do marbles on stream. Could do. That can help you pick up a cooling pillow. Look, you know what? I'll help you pick up a different type of pillow. I'd have to send to the chat. I'd have to send to the screen. Just fine. I don't mind. I can censor a screen. If not a cooling pillow, a hot pillow? Oh, it'll be a hot pillow, don't you worry. I do not believe that was Dave's concern. You're making twice baked potatoes. Why would you bake them twice? Was once not enough? Blue cheese, garlic, and sausage. That sounds pretty good, though. I don't know what a twice baked potato is, but it sounds pretty good. Like you bake it, you forgot that you baked it, you cook it again. Jacket potato. Oh, okay, I know what a jacket potato is. Yeah, man, that sounds good. Sounds like good stuff. Baking it was so good, I decided to bake it again. Okay, we're almost there. The journey on this train is quite long, and it's only going to get longer because we're almost at 4%. Well, yeah, we're usually on the UK side of things. That's just where New Zealand's at. This is only 4%. Could you imagine how long this is going to be? Thankfully, I think the only thing we need to go back for is tracks. But yeah. Walked it to the end and back 3 times on one map. Oh, that's going to crash. That would suck to lose all those train tracks for no reason. Alright. Alright, so let's get the boys out. Stop clearing when you hit water. Reasonable. We apparently have too much crap. What a surprise. What are they just trying to do? Take these spiders over here. Oh, I see what I was trying to do. I was trying to take the exoskeletons out, put my lasers in. Lasers in. Okay. So. Shift right click to reset. Click. Control left click to follow. Control. Oh, yes. I just put that in there. I did. It's tough. Damn it, I did it again. Control left click to follow. 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 We should have spiders all following us now. Oh, yes! Are we ready for a good time? Get the boys out. No, playing to jamming it when no one is watching. That is true. Yeah, this looks like it's making things a little bit easier. Taking a bit of damage though, actually. In fact, taking a lot of damage. Are we ready for a good time? Turns out to be step 3. There's not many steps, but they're all good steps. Okay. We took a bit more damage than we probably should have there. I think we're a little bit aggressive. Maybe we need to start doing Veldek's plan of actually like having them follow others than just the main bot. And by that case, we probably need to start rainbow coloring them. Oh hey, up to. But we've got a lot of lasers now, and if when we get the damage increase, that's going to help even more. We won't be making any more spiders for a little while, just because I think rocketry is going to take up a lot of things, but we'll still be making spiders, don't worry. It never truly goes away. But I think almost doubling our lasers has assisted in this. Surprisingly enough. I mean, yeah, the behemoths do not last long with this many lasers upon them. I mean, we're almost at the point that Spidertrons are expendable. We're not quite there, but we're almost there. Love watching behemoths vanish immediately, instantly. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. I think the new plan might be we just keep going until we reach an ocean and then we build up. There's a long time between oceans, then you probably need to stop for repairs at some point, but not right now. They last long enough to get a shot at you, slowing you down, causing more worms to hit you. That is true. Unfortunately, there's not really a way of stopping that, aside from doing some juking and jiving. And there's not really a energy weapons range increase, I don't think, so... Yeah, but it's still, we're doing better than we were before, so I'll take that. I don't think such a thing exists in base game, does it? Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it exists. Okay, we actually do need to stop for repairs. But that's a decent go. Unfortunately does not. That's alright. That's alright. We'll survive. We'll get through it. The artillery for that. Don't make me tap the sign again. I mean, that was actually a pretty good journey, quite frankly. I mean, yeah, it's like that in one thing. We actually made quite a bit of distance. I'm pretty happy with that. Press spider chain. Yeah, I was wondering about that. I think when we get a little bit more damage, I think we'll consider that. It'll be the Veldak method. Okay, some repairs happen. We will color chain them, I think. Spider chain is especially good if you can circle around the base. Yeah, we might, as I said, we will be doing that, I think, when we get a little bit more in the way of damage. Like, I think when we get the next damage upgrade, we'll do that. But right now, I don't think we're in too much of a concern for that. It's a little bit harder to circle around every base when there's like a narrow field. That might be the problem we're going to run into. Hang on. What are we doing over here? But I mean, already, I think I see a huge improvement with just the amount of damage coming from these spiders. Like 5 more spiders added what, like 25 new lasers? And that's pretty good. You know what, actually, what would be better is rather than doing weapon damage, I don't think we did all the weapon speed. I am trying to find it. I didn't think we did all the weapon speed. Speed? Oh, we must have. Okay. I think we must have done that recently then. This is a bit of a... It's not a huge base, but it'll be cleared up pretty quickly. I mean, even the fact that with the extra lasers, like, sometimes what would happen is they would shoot the biters around it, and then when we were backing up, they wouldn't actually do much damage to the worms or spawners. Now, because we've just got so much damage coming in, even if we do kill all the biters, we've actually got extra damage for everything else. Which is pretty good. There's plenty of damage for everyone. You know, everyone gets a turn with damage. Everyone gets to experience the joy of lasers. It's a sequel to the Joys of Sex. I think it's a real book. I don't know. The Joys of Lasers, if it's not a real book, it should be. Because some people don't understand how good lasers are. And that's just not good enough. You know, I'm all for one about liberation, but can we have liberation with the lasers? Okay, that should be that. I mean, yeah, we are tearing through them a bit faster now. I think we are being a bit more reckless because we can afford to be, but that's okay. There's no harm in being a bit more reckless if you can afford to be. Maybe what we might do is have like 2 groups of 5, so I don't know. Sleepy time, but who knows if you'll fall asleep. Well, good luck falling asleep regardless. I wish thee luck. And thank you for following, Satan Hell Lord. Really appreciate it. Mr. Satine. Actually, Mr. Satan is someone else. That's a friggin'... What was it? Dragon Ball. Oh boy, that was a name they had to change for the English. I can just imagine like Funimation be like, okay, so this guy, okay, he's a real strong guy. What's his name? Mr. Satan. Sorry, can you repeat that? Yeah, his name is Mr. Satan. But he's a hero, right? Yeah, but his name is Mr. Satan. That's cool. Don't worry about it. Thinking about releasing in America. We are kind of worried about that. Yeah, that's not going to go well. It's one of those translation moments where it's just like, oh shit, what does it mean as native language? Probably the same thing. It wasn't. I don't think it was a like translation difference. I think it's just Toriyama was like, hey, this is a cool name for this guy. It just didn't have religious context when he used it. But I think he just went. Because Toriyama just generally uses names that he thinks are cool, which is why we have people named after, like, Dragon Ball just has the weirdest named people. You know, you've got vegetable, you've got food, you've got, the whole freaking Bulma family is just all underwear names. Bulma, briefs, trunks, bra, pan. Yeah, they're all underwear names. Like, why is this a family tradition of yours? What sort of family goes, okay, look, I'm glad you're having a son, but remember you gotta name him after underwear. Got it. No worries. I can do that. Like, Toriyama, you didn't need to do that. He's like, nah, this is cool. Oh, God. Oh, like, yeah, we're schmoovin' now. So, yeah, I mean, in the same arc, at least in the anime, you also had pencil and eraser. So, Toriyama just was like, screw it, I'm just gonna... Whoa! Whoa, 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 why do you exist? There's some guy around us. It could have been bad. Excuse me, are you trying to form a home in my base? Get out of here. You rat bags. Yeah, show him who's boss. It's 11 a.m. Might be time to go to sleep. Thank you very much. I appreciate your well wishes of, exterminatus. Show him who's boss. It's me. I'm boss. You need to know this. We might as well just repair here. Here, after all. Look, what's a little casual exterminatus between friends, right? We aren't friends. I don't care. You're bugs. No one's friends with bugs. Specifically, the rabbit. Actually, I don't know. Is anyone friends with Bugs Bunny? I don't really remember Looney Tunes that well. He just seems kind of annoyed by him at all times. Did I ever see Joe's apartment? He was friends with the roaches. No? I don't know what you mean. that a show? Or a movie or something? I don't know. I don't know what that means. I've never heard of it, I'm afraid. So you're shooting at me. I feel like the first attack, I take the most damage because I'm like, I got nothing to worry about. And then I'm like, okay, now we play a bit more cautiously after the first attack. Probably back off. Stuff of nightmares. Never heard of it. Well, they should... Oh, did we get an ocean? Oh, just these bases? Oh yeah, these bases are horrible. That's alright. We've got a lot more to destroy. And we will destroy them all. Oh god. We're going to have to destroy a lot of things to get through this. Yeah, I've been too aggressive on that base. I thought it was a show, but it turns out it was a musical. Well, now you got me interested. You can't just tell me something's a musical and think I'm not going to care. I do wish the worms wouldn't slow you down. I don't care that they do damage, it's just the slowdown is annoying. I suppose that's the point though, isn't it? Like game design wise. Oh, actually, I've taken a lot of damage. That's alright, just don't take more damage and you should be okay. Just take less damage. Keep burning through them. Alright, and then we're at a sea. Seas are good. I always like to see a sea. Now, did we miss something there? Did I see an unknown friend, unexpected friend? Maybe. Oh, it's just a worm just chilling right there. Oh, he's dead now. Okay, and we'll just keep building. And then across the ocean we go, once again. Alright. Poor little fella's all alone. Don't worry, he's with his friends now. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, I thought it was going to stop, but it's not. Exactly, he's with his friends now. Well, actually, no, he's not with his friends now. Bugs have no friends. They're soulless monsters. You know, I just didn't really. I just realized, what is it? Irony attacking the bugs with spiders? What is this? Is this irony? Is this like mocking? Is this like implying the bugs are clearly the smart ones, so we've built beings like themselves? What? Why are we doing this? Why spiders? Is it just because spiders are just efficient and we learned that from them? You can call it bug hell, but is it perception of hell? It's probably, they're probably happy there. Probably all the pollution they can eat. Assuming they like the pollution, it's unclear. I mean, as long as we don't have to go to Bug Mars, it should be okay. I mean, that's okay. The legal system in Bug Mars is pretty simple. As long as you win a DDR battle, you're out. Well, they're dead. That's what matters, right? Oh, we might as well get a bit of a repair. Go on then. All right, venturing onwards. Oh look, more bugs. Gosh, there's so many goops. So many goops. Hey, I'm down here too. And now there aren't. Okay, gooping it up. There was a bug over there that I do not like. How are we doing anyway? Ping 4.1%. Nice. I don't know what I just shot there, but I definitely shot it. Sometimes it doesn't matter what you shoot in this this horrible place. There's like one extra, like an engineer crash lands on this planet, and he's just like, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to try and build my way out of here. And then just the Spidertrons just show up and just, bzzz, you know, totally just not noticing that there's any other life form that isn't a bug. This planet, when I think about it, because the planet's always novice that you land on, like crash land on. You guys ever played Pikmin? The number of times that people crash on Earth in Pikmin is, I guess, a lot. Because every Pikmin game you crash land on Earth. Or what is kind of Earth? Unclear. Like, it's like the literal first thing that you do is crash land on Earth. And I guess you don't crash land on Earth in Pikmin 2. I'm not sure on that. I haven't played Pikmin 2. It's the only one I haven't played. But I've been enjoying Pikmin 4. I just feel like it's probably shorter than I wish it was. Fell asleep at the dinner table? That's alright. We're all going to storm off angrily soon anyway, Oliver. You know, we're all going to have political differences, and even if the same political alignment, we're all going to think we didn't understand each other because we weren't really listening, and we'll just think that we're different, and then we'll just fight about it. Redeemed hydrate? We can redeem hydrate. Just give me a second. Let me deal with these worms. There's this camp, and then I'll get the hydrate going. Not the political differences. Well, they're not political differences. They're mostly political sames, but we weren't listening. You know? Step 1, listen. Step 2, stop arguing. Step 3, did you listen? Step 4, oh my god, you're still not listening. Step 5, leave table angrily. Alright, hydrate. Thank you very much. Step 6, put head up and take earbuds off. Oh yeah, exactly. You've brought earbuds to the table. Even though a dog can't play basketball, wrong earbud. Could you imagine if there was nothing in the rules that said a dog can't play basketball? Like, or rather, the fact that it implies that a dog, like, surely there's got to be something that prevents earbud from happening. Aside from the fact that a dog's probably not a very good basketball player. There's something in there, right? Like saying, you know, participants must be human. I mean, also, the season after Air Bud, you guarantee they're going to put something in the rules that says a dog can't play basketball. I'm sounding like the villain in that movie? I haven't seen the movie, so I actually don't know. I assume the villain in that movie would just be like, yeah, I'm going to hurt a dog. And children would be like, no, don't hurt Air Bud. He's a good boy. Which he probably is a good boy. The goodest of boys. You have no problems with dogs in basketball. It would bring more people in, I suppose. I assume there's got to be something in the rules that implies, you know, the villain would just give Air Bud chocolate. Ah, okay, hang on. Sorry, this is. Is there anything in the rules that say a dog can't play basketball? Okay, I thought there would be, but that's from hard drive, and hard drive is not a real thing. Reddit says, someone says in 2017 on Reddit, is there a rule that says dogs can't play basketball? No, nothing says the rule players must be human. Nothing says dogs can't play. They do need to wear a jersey that covers front and back. Okay. I guess there is nothing in the rule that dogs are valid. Okay. I'm glad we got that covered. So there is nothing in the rules that says dog can't play basketball. As long as they're wearing the jersey is going to be your biggest problem. That means ants can play. Yeah, but you're not going to field an NBA team with ants. Generally, if you know, I'm not a basketball fan, but generally my understanding is they want tall players, not ants. A team comes up and they're like, okay, here's our team. And like, I don't see them. See those 5 ants in front of you? That's our team. Are they wearing jerseys? They're wearing jerseys. They don't have to be human to play basketball. Interesting. It's going to be interesting when the robot revolution comes along and takes away NBA players' livelihoods, isn't it? I suppose robots can play basketball. They can ball. I don't know how far we've gone. All right, there we go. Yeah, it's not that far, actually. Robot spider basketball. I mean, nothing in the rules says spider can't play basketball. I will have a look at that in just a moment. Let me just finish that attack run. You made 2 drawings to show 2 ways how you fight biters. Okay. Oh yeah, you spin around them. That works. Or then you just do little circles. Oh yeah, that works too. I see. We could do that. I see. It's a little harder when they're all on the edge of the map, which is quite often. That's alright. I think we will resort to those tricks when we're on the train. Yeah, assuming we're not playing games on the train. Oops, I'm taking damage. At the edge, you just bounce and go the opposite way. The opposite way is going to have goo on it. It's not a good way to go. Alright. Just zippity zap, zippity zap. Zippity zap, we're on the attack. Love spirals because there's less repairing spiders. That's why it changes direction faster than zigzag. That's fair. I think what I've got to remember is just not to stand still, because I think that's what... Not stand still, but not walk in a straight line, because I think that's what does most of the damage. Because they do predict where you're going to be when their shots land. Which actually means the spitters are actually really quite intelligent when you think about it, or the worms and spitters. Because they do have the ability to preempt where you're going to be, which is actually kind of impressive. Yeah, I suppose it would be. Oh, are we at another ocean? We may not be at another ocean. I just walked straight into that guy. They're dumb, kill him. Oh no, no, no! Don't don't get me wrong. I wasn't going to try and make a peace treaty with them. They were always dying. Like they were never going to get through this while living. I'm not some sort of peacenik. I don't know, maybe. Good news, we're at another ocean. Always good news to get another ocean. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't recognize this part. I think we'll try again at 62. Or 64, or whatever it is. Did you write this peace treaty for nothing? I mean, I wouldn't say for nothing. I mean, it sounds like it was a good exercise. You know? Next time we need a peace treaty, I'll know who to go to, Oliver. So, you know, that's still helpful, and I appreciate it. But I don't think we need it today. But it's good to have a peace treaty on hand, just in case we do need it later. Oh dear. Okay. You made 200. Okay, well... you may have made too many, but... hopefully you're not billing me for this. Really, that's my concern? Hopefully you're not billing me. I can use this to lure them to a false sense of security. I think they're gonna... I mean, it depends how fast the hive mind works, I suppose. I don't know how fast the hive mind works. No, I didn't really even want one, but thank you. I do, again, I do appreciate the fact that you considered the peace treaty. If anything, that just means that the peace treaty seemed legitimate. So that just means that I sound sincere when asking for peace. But you know what? That makes me feel good. I owe you breadsticks. Fair enough. I don't know how to get you breadsticks right now, but if I figure out a way, those breadsticks headed your way. You know what? If you find breadsticks on the ground, those are free breadsticks. Those are yours. I'm gonna go back to the cake analogy. Leave them by the walls. Oh right, I forgot you're on my walls. How did I forget this? Yeah, I think we're gonna go out for breadsticks tomorrow, in fact, so it's actually gonna work out rather well. Oh, you must be listening. That makes sense. Since you live in my walls and everything. Crazy the things you find out when streaming. Like the people living. It's like this finding out when you're playing Halo online, finding out about your mother. You know, you wouldn't know it, but then just some kids like, hey, got some news about your mother. You go, oh, geez, really? Didn't even know you knew my mother. It's like, oh, I know your mother, all right. Yeah, what about her? And then you find out your mother's into some creepy stuff. So, you know, you would never found that out if you didn't play Call of Duty on Xbox. Or Halo, I suppose. My point is, exactly, you wouldn't know unless you play Call of Duty or Halo on Xbox. And it's like, damn, you sound like you're 14, kid. Like, I got concerns. Like, many concerns. Hello. Okay, I'll be back in a second, everyone. Sorry about that, everyone. Just had to go and... Pooch Sauce, I see you were playing Halo as well. Or Call of Duty. Or Halo the chat stream. Yeah, sorry about that. A bug keeps coming into our house, and then I keep kicking it outside, and then another bug comes in eventually. Don't ruin the chair stream. Sorry. I don't quite know how to do this then. um... Anyways, what was I seeing? I saw something there. Did I? I don't know. Anyway, hi Darth. You know, you kill all these biters and bugs, and then the bugs start attacking you in real life. That's how it is. Don't ruin the chair stream. Look, I mean, we can... That's the best I can do, okay? Otherwise, the chair's not going to be playing video games. Ah, that's the thing I missed. How's the upcoming mother doing? She's doing well. She's doing well. Don't know when, but it could be any day now. So we're very excited. Very anxious. But Panda's doing well. Thank you for asking. The item you wanted to buy from Amazon ran out. If you want to buy it from other places, it's more expensive with customs. Oh no. That sucks. Could have a second chair. I mean, I suppose we could do... we could have a second chair stream. I do have another camera set up, but that's more for showing pictures of cats. Currently. Sometimes things don't get restocked. She is. She is indeed. So when that happens, of course, I'll be taking a little bit of time off stream. I will return, of course. My timing will be different. My hours will be different, so I probably won't run as long. Probably won't do the 3.5 hours like I do currently. But that's okay. Like, let's be excited together, right? I mean, you don't probably have the same reason to be excited. That's all right. I'll still be streaming. It'll just be a week or two off while we get the hang of things, and occasionally I'll have to go and like change nappies or something. Put the chair up to stream. The chair's not very good at Factorio, I found, unfortunately. But look, I would, try and get stuff done. It might be like a little bit more sporadic. Can I automate nappies? Generally it's a bad idea. But I can try. I am indeed. Very soon, in fact. Is on Amazon Germany. Interesting. But Deutschland. With extra Deutsch. Turn back now. No? Turn back now before it's too late. It's a bit late for that. It is too late. Alright, I just gotta close my door. I didn't close it properly when I came back. Yes, noisy and smelly and noisy. Yeah, carriages. I knew that would get you guys excited. C for chair, right? You gotta keep the joke. Steve Chair sounds like an excellent name for an alternative account. Hey, anyone's welcome to it. Once the baby's off liquids, you can feed them spaghetti. Babies love spaghetti. You know, my sister recently told me that. Wow. No bugs for a little while there, huh? Wait, when I personally do it? But yeah, so things will be a little different with streaming, but we'll figure it out. I say we as in me and Panda will figure it out, and then you guys will deal with this, unfortunately. That's unfortunately what it has to come down to. You guys just have to deal with what happens because, quite frankly, when something requires my care to help it live, I just have to. You had a nickel for every stream you sub to that the chat got obsessed with the idea of Chair being the streamer. You have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Honestly, I think I've seen it happen at least 3 or 4 times now, and it wasn't even including mine. So, yeah. I think it's just a common Twitch joke that people like. Clap in the background. Exactly. But yeah, so we'll figure it out. Stretch. You know what? Good idea. I haven't stretched for a while. Oh. Oh. Ow. That was new. You can't wait for the gagging stories. Oh, he's just gagging for it. Ooh. Okay, I pulled something in my neck there. That's probably a good thing, right? You know. Yeah, exactly. That's the lazy streamers that ruined it for everyone, isn't it? Those lazy streamers getting up, going to the bathroom. God, so lazy. It's like almost like those you know the Onion editorial cartoons? Lazy streamers, and in the background you've got like a crying Statue of Liberty. Very important. You've got to always have the crying Statue of Liberty. I really like the Onion editorial cartoons. They're just kind of awesome. How dare people need to pee? Exactly. Sickens me. Absolutely disgusting. I'm over here looking for free entertainment. Okay, sorry. Turns out the metal cobalt is named after kobold, and kobold and goblin are the same word in different languages. Huh. I can see that. Chat wouldn't need to pee. We have severe change in nappies. Yeah, no, I'm not helping you get into that kink. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's not happening. It's not happening. No matter how much you pay. You know what? Depends on how much you pay me. You ever say it doesn't matter how much you pay me? You can just say an exorbitant number, and if they pay it for you, then sure you have memories that you're trying to repress, but then you've got a huge amount of money. Exactly, 4 million. I'll sure, I'll do it. Even give you a little kiss on the butt as I do it. 4 million. Yeah. We're not making it weird. I mean, unless you want it to be weird, in which case that's another mill. It's not weird, it's a job. Exactly. Look, Panda, you don't understand. It was 4 million, 5 million for the little kiss on the butt. Don't understand. Twitch chat's paying me to change their nappy. What kind of mill? I don't understand the question, I'm afraid. You're not sure you have 4 million in your pocket? Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Someone came at Rightly Reed saying she should think of her children laughing because she's a porn star. But when I've made enough money for 3 generations of wealth, they'll thank me for that. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, look, people earn money how they earn money, and who am I to judge, you know? That's like, you know, it may be not a, you know, quotes require context. No, they don't. That doesn't need context. That's just a true statement. Yeah, it's not like she made it scamming. She didn't do anything wrong. I mean, let's be honest. It's like if her job was like to dive into raw sewage to make money, she'd be ridiculed and her children be ridiculed and made fun of all the same. You know? You're like, oh, your parent dives in poop. Like, you know, let's just be honest. If your parent was like diving through poop, you probably wouldn't go to school and tell everyone. And she made it by making a ton of people happy. Exactly. And, you know, an entertainer, if you will. Sure, it's not exactly it's not a family, I was going to say the most family friendly, but that's an understatement. I mean, that being said, don't most people go like under a fake name anyway, for that very reason? Who am I to judge? She's worth 14 million. Oh, dude. Like, let's be honest. 14 million is a ridiculous amount of money. And, you know, let's be honest. People have earned 14 million by doing a lot worse things than harming people. And it's, as harm goes to people, it's a fairly innocent way to make money. You know, I mean, 14 million, clearly she's good at what she does. And also, let's be honest, like the kids growing up, if they know that that's what their parent did to make them the sort of wealth they have, I mean, it just becomes one of those things that's like, well, that's what they did. And you grow up with it, you know? You grow, or at least at some point you have an understanding of it. Sure, you might be shocked or alarmed when you first find out about it, but let's normalize making fun of the people who take donations instead of her. From, yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, you know, when I was young, one of the things my mum did is make like clothing items for nursing mothers. And as a kid, I was pretty embarrassed by that. I know it's not the same thing, but the idea of, you know, one's parent making things they put like, you know, women put on their boobs is pretty embarrassing as a young child. I didn't tell anyone that's what another way my mum made money. Yes, of course, it's not an embarrassing thing. Let's be honest, it's not. But I was young, and these days I'm like, you know, she had her own little business. She was an entrepreneur. Good on her. She had her own business. She made money. She helped people. And just because I was embarrassed about it as a kid, I know it's not the same thing. But you get what I'm saying, I hope. When I was a young boy, she was one of the first stars to embrace having a more petite form, changing the norms. Interesting. Steve said boobs. I said boobs. Yeah, exactly. You got me, Kick. I did. Embrace what people make fun of you. If you laugh yourself, you're immune to others. I mean, welcome to the stream, I suppose, Solburn. Oh, you guys getting around the spam filter, I see. Can't get around that one. Okay, actually, we got some real damage. We should probably back off a second. Oh, goodness, we've been building quite a lot, haven't we? I didn't even notice how far we'd gone. That's all between repairs. Okay, yeah, these extra lasers are definitely doing work. Yeah, I mean, what does it matter? I mean, yeah, people. Sorry, going back to what you said before, Oliver, before everyone got distracted by the word boobs. Um, People just make fun of everyone because they think everything is dumb and embarrassing. And look, let's be honest, everything is dumb and embarrassing. But you just gotta. What did you miss? Boobs. Unfortunately, that is the answer. At least the most recent answer. In the game, what did you miss? We shot a bunch of aliens. It's going forever, but you know, um, you never miss those. Fair enough. Chat. Something has awoken in chat. Something that I'm not quite sure how to deal with, but That's alright. I don't think I need to. I think chat's pretty happy with what's been awoken in them. I think we're not going to build the rocket at the end anymore, by the way. I think at some point we're just going to stop building the track. See if encouraging our behavior, we get to laugh. Honestly, if you're laughing, that's... Or at the least if you're slightly amused, I'll take that as a win every day of the week. Woken. Yeah. Like literally building the rocket at the very end of the track was the original plan. 23,000. Just make boobs a quote. I mean, you can make boobs a quote. I could just do it for free if people want it. I'll give you free boobs if you want. Do you want free boobs? Nah. Alright, then you don't get it. Solburn said no. How am I... Oh, chat. I mean, specifically Solburn, but as a fat man, you have free boobs all the time. It's different if they're not your own, though, isn't it? There's 14,000 ore, and that's that little bit. Gosh, these amounts are ridiculous. Wait, just... Oh, wait, that's still not repaired. We run out of repair tools? Oh, heck, we have. Okay. Can you train them, please? Suppose. Why are we discriminating, you know? 3.8 was the last train stop. How far are we now? Ping 4.4. Not bad. Oh, look, guys, Factorio's going on. Is it, though? Is it? I'm not convinced. So much wood that we have to get rid of at some point. Utterly ridiculous. Look, I'm this guy. Let's be honest. No Factorio is going along. I'm just playing a side game where it looks like Factorio. Let's try something. I don't think it's actually helping anything. This is just... Ah, goodness. Okay. We need to add more of these. Just stack it up. And... Just bring this train over, thing over here. And we'll fill you up with those, and then we'll fill you up with those. That's good. Everyone is helping. Everyone is helping. That's good. Good job, everyone. It's better with a spider chain? Yeah, okay. I'm not quite working on it just yet, but we'll figure it out. Gracious. That's ridiculous. Anyway. Let's continue the murder. Murder! Murder! Gosh, what I would do for a little bit extra range. Here's mods for Spider Mark III. Oh yeah, I know. I've used them. I've used better spiders. I've also used better exoskeletons, better lasers, better everything, quite frankly. But hey, this is where we're at right now. Could bring some artillery down? Nah, artillery would just ruin the fun. Also, we'd have to research artillery. I suppose it's not a terrible idea right now because nothing's being researched at all currently. We're making some headway. Oh, they're on the other side too. Bring the boom boom sticks. What are my must-have mods? Generally, my mods that I play every time would be like Squeak Through, just because, you know, when you run a spaghetti base and with poor optimization, you kind of need it. I like Bottleneck because it lets me know when things are going wrong, because generally I don't notice. What else do I like? Rate Calculator helps me a little bit, but I don't really care about ratios. But at least it lets me know how bad my ratios are. I appreciate that. Squeak Through is required. Should be base. Piccadollies. I don't know what Piccadollies is. Those are the main ones I play. In terms of like favorite mod pack, I love C Block. I understand that's an acquired taste and not necessarily for everyone, but I enjoy it. But yeah, generally I don't. I just tend to play with quality of life stuff if I can. That's going to just do the job because I don't need to change the game that much. I think the game's pretty good on its own, unless I'm doing like a full. Oh, okay. Unless I'm doing like a full mod pack, I generally just go with those main ones. And then of course Star Control 2 sounds made by the wonderful Veldak. Because you never know when you need Star Control sounds. You ever look bored there for a second? Or for a moment? Did I? I can't imagine why. Because this thing is an endless hell that I've created for myself? Surely not. Come on, keep going. Don't stop. Uphold the turn to lights. At least 2 of us are like C-Block. There are dozens of us. Yeah, there is. I mean, look, there's a lot of people who like C-Block. I know there is. I just think C-Block is wonderful. I just think it's neat. Because you can't lose C-Block. There's no running out of resources. Because I hate running out of resources. It's the worst. You don't need to worry about biter attacks entirely on you. You can expand infinitely because after all, you never run out of resources. The start is rough, but I think it builds in a really nice way. You know what? I think we're gonna do this. Oh, we're gonna die if we are there any longer. Okay, come back. The start is the whole charm of C-Block. Probably true, actually. But that's the part people don't like. That's the part that you can power Doom Spiral into a completely unrecoverable state. No, you can't. Just turn off buildings. Oops. It can feel like it sometimes, sure, but it's never that bad because you just turn off buildings and you'll be right as rain again. Yeah, C-block is the thing that taught me that I do not care. Like, fluids don't bother me anymore. Like, C-block was the one that made me go, like, because right at the start, you've got to figure out hydrogen and oxygen. And I know that's really easy stuff, but man, if you are not used to dealing with fluids, that's the part that is the hardest, and it starts right from the beginning. Just the fact you're like, okay, you got to figure out what to do with this oxygen and hydrogen, and also these resources, and also here's some water. Oh, here's another type of water, and a third type of water. Anyway, good luck. Fluids really put you off? Well, if you really want to avoid fluids, may I advise not C-block. Because, boy, you have 3 types of water in C-block. At least 10. Also, here's really weak early power. Yeah, the early power is kind of rough. Yeah, so you would get seawater, purified water, mineralized water, mud water, 4 types of mud water. Then you would have chloric wastewater, fluoric wastewater, nitric wastewater. What am I missing? I'm missing one of the wastewaters. Chloric, nitric wastewater. Yeah, there's a lot of fluids. And yeah, and that's only the wastewaters. Like, that's only the waters. There's still like a whole bunch of other stuff. Like, you know, you got to worry about your oxygen, your hydrogen, your nitrogen, your oxygen, your dihydrogen monoxide. So carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide. There's 4 types of sludges. Oh yeah, I forgot about mineral sludge. Then you've got, oh god, and then of course you got to worry about the fluids for each of the metals eventually, like the liquid, the molten fluids. Dihydrogen monoxide is not to be trifled with. Yeah, I know. I've heard 100% of people who have drunk hydrogen monoxide will die one day, if not already. And yet the government does nothing about it. I've heard if you pour orange juice in your toilet and the water changes color, you've got dihydrogen monoxide in your toilet. So just a heads up on that. Main component of acid rain. Oh shit. But yeah, there's a lot of fluids. I put ideas in your head. What? It's true. It can cause burns when it's gas or solid. True. I didn't consider it could cause burns when solid, but yeah, you're right. It can cause burns when it's liquid as well, actually. Liquid, gas, or solid can cause burns. It's highly addictive as well. Main contributor to the Fukushima disaster. Gosh. You know, dihydrogen monoxide is not to be messed with, people. And yet they still have it running through our homes. Like, what is the government doing? Like, I don't care what government you have. What is your government doing? Because my government's doing it. Your government's doing it. Everyone's government's doing it. And the worst thing is it's controlled, like, in most cases, at, like, city level. So, like, what the hell? You'd think something so dangerous wreaks havoc in your lungs. It does. Yeah. It's dangerous stuff. Caused an issue with the Titan submarine. Yeah, it destroyed it. It just burned, like, blew straight through it. Yeah, people die because of this thing every year. You know, They have people at like the beaches making sure people don't die of dihydrogen monoxide. And people do people do die of dihydrogen monoxide every year at beaches. Unlike, you go on a nice summer holiday with your family, and then, tragedy strikes. I mean, maybe we need to create billboards. Increase the awareness of dihydrogen monoxide poisoning. Because clearly the government's not doing anything about it. You can use to make drugs? No, you couldn't. Surely not. Gosh, I knew. It's just such a cancer to society. And yet we're polluted with it. You're so lost. You're not sure what we're talking about, Oliver? Wait, hang on, Oliver, just to be clear, are you not aware of the joke? Dihydrogen monoxide is the chemical name for H2O. Also known as water. Hydric acid. I've never heard of hydric acid. Oxidane. It's a common prank, don't worry about it. If you haven't heard of this joke before, I mean, it's very, it's alarming. It is. And that's why it works. Because if you've never heard of this before and you're not into chemistry, this is like a holy shit moment. Like, people are saying, it's running through your house right now. And people are like, no, I wouldn't have this poison rain that kills people. Don't ever test bottled water pH. Why would I? You were into it? Fair enough. Oh yeah, with chemistry? Yeah, I had a roommate who was doing chemistry, and that's the part where they just couldn't get it. The basic maths of it with the moles and stuff. Because also with a mole, you're dealing with times something, 10 to the something something, and it's they were just I can't handle this anymore. And I was it's not that hard. It's just basic maths, and they're yeah, I can't do basic maths. I'm come on. And then no, obviously some people can't do. It's not even basic maths. It's just me being unaware that that level of multiplication isn't easy for people. And I mean, I'm saying this from someone who is not great at maths. That's okay. I'm not particularly great at maths either, but I'm okay at it. I'm high school level maths I was fine with, but then after that I couldn't manage. I did one paper of first year maths in university, and I failed the first time I did it. I got it the second time, but by then I didn't care anyway, and I dropped out soon after. But the point is, I did a university maths paper. I learned about matrices for some reason. I still don't know why matrices are important, but I learned about them. No one could be told what they were. That was the problem. No one could be told what the matrix is. We had to find out for ourselves. And I don't learn very well that way. Matrices are the basics, the base for computer graphics. That's probably why, honestly, Comp Sci was saying do Maths 101. Not 101, but Maths 105, I think it was. I don't know. Probably for that very reason, that it was useful for understanding other parts of computers. But I didn't understand Comp Sci either, so that was my other problem. That's alright, Oliver. Not everyone wants to get into that. Went to school for nanotechnology and you don't want to see math or science anymore, your brain is mush. Fair enough. I mean, the only course that I sort of got, I don't say I got a lot out of it, but I did a paper on philosophy, well, not philosophy, it was a philosophy paper, but it was more predicate logic. you know, if then, you know, and the symbols for that. And I really enjoyed that. But, you know, enjoying something is not the same as being able to get anything out of it. So I didn't really proceed with that. But yeah, so did that for some reason. All right, and another one's done. Yeah, look, I mean, I'll never say I was a good student. I wasn't. When letters start moving, your brain shuts down. Okay, well, let's not get you into the postal service because they're moving letters every day. Bit of a joke there. I hope you enjoyed that. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Okay, done a lot of shooting. Now we're gonna keep it moving. Good. You're gonna steal the joke. Excellent. Yours. Enjoy. Let me know if anyone else actually enjoys it. But I mean, we got to think for that. Can't find it. There it is. I really should just set a button on my stream deck. It's got a bunch of buttons that I'm not using right now anyway. Hey, I'll take that. Tell one more person, get back to you in 35 years. Look, if you're still hanging out here in 35 years, then I am pretty excited by that for multiple reasons. One, I've been streaming for another like 40 years now, which is pretty impressive. Probably not on Twitch at that point. Twitch probably has exploded and the robots have taken over, but hey, I'm still streaming. And people still hanging out. That's the other, I mean, 7-year-old streamer, that's interesting. A 7-year-old streamer, that's a new sort of movie. I guess there is like some older streamers. That's totally cool. Just playing my analog games where you don't need to like jack into the mind space. I don't want to jack into the mind space. I heard it hurts. Actually, Savi, that's a fantastic idea. Made my joke better. Damn. How'd you improve my joke? I gave you rights to use it, not to change it. Oh my goodness. Why don't just like... You know what? That is a much better joke. That joke is better used as like a... as a, you know, call response type joke. He says, you know what? That's pretty good. Good job. Well done. You've improved the joke. I, demand royalties for it though, so... I don't demand royalties for it. You give me 5 breadsticks? Alright. Just leave them outside the wall and I'll go collect them later. I don't know if I could be a streamer for 70 years, but it'd be interesting to try. I'll still be playing Factorio. Factorio 3 will be out by then, and it'll be a vast like improvement. Like you'll actually be able to build the factory with your mind. I can have the same residuals that actors get from streaming services. It's topical. That's a topical one. I might felt. I did finish Nullius. use your mind to build and it hurts. You're not supposed to physically use it. No, that's not political adjacency. I don't think anyone's going to be offended by that. The only people who are going to be offended by that are the ones who are like, the, people high up in the corporations. And if anyone's there, first off, hit me up. I was going to say shame on you, but at the same time, I'm like, actually, career move. Give Seif money immediately. Not much, just enough to live. I'll be pretty happy with that. Give me my current work salary, and I will stream 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Oh, I don't think you understand how my ethics work. I am absolutely a narc. Seif deserves to be CEO. I would be a terrible CEO. It's adjacent to political adjacency. It's not really a political adjacency. It's something. I couldn't tell you exactly what it is, but I don't think it's political adjacency. That's why I should be CEO, because I'd be terrible at it. I think we've already got enough terrible CEOs, and they're bad at it as well. But anyway, look, if I was able to earn the sort of money that I earn in real life from Twitch, I would just be streaming 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. But I'm funny. Arguable. Funny looking, mate. Anyway, but my aim is getting better. Anyway. It's fine, you rewrite all my jokes. So that's basically what they do in Hollywood anyway, isn't it? Someone writes a joke and then someone takes it, improves it, says they wrote it. Crap. Hollywood, no one is writing now. Valid. We're gonna run out of dirt, aren't we? But what we do need is that train. Eat the Hollywood. All right. Streaming 8 hours a day would be way more difficult than a standard office 9 to 5. There would be days. You know what, Zoe? I agree. There would certainly be days where it would be rough. But there'd also be days where it would be preferential for what I'm doing currently. That's not true. That's not true. I actually do enjoy my job in most cases. I'm just goofy. Can you eat Hollywood? You're hungry? No, you don't. What am I doing? Like in general? I'm going to the very east of the map. I'm going to reach the very edge of the map. That's what I'm up to. You're not allowed to eat Hollywood until you've eaten all your Broadways. We're going to the very east of the map. That's why we're traveling east, because we're just trying to go east. It is a really simple goal. But did you swear? I don't think so. It is a simple goal, but it is a goal that's going to take me a lot longer than I thought it would. But I'm committed now. In more than one way. You did not feed Broadway to your dog? Oh my goodness. Did you feed Broadway to your dog? Is that why Hamilton stopped showing? Because you fed it to your dog? History is happening in Manhattan, in the greatest city in the world. You even greenlit Batman the musical too. Okay, you can have Hollywood now. Okay, fine. Go on. Okay, so did you guys see the TV show, the Disney show for Hawkeye? Because in Hawkeye they were talking like a couple of times they made reference to what a wicked thing to do. Hey, they made reference to a musical called Rogers the Musical, and at the end of the last episode, they had like I guess like one of the big songs, like a proper Broadway musical number. And it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. And I would go and see that. Like, if they did a show for Rogers the Musical, like an actual show, I would want to see that. Because, man, the one song they did is amazing. I don't know how it would be done. And I know it would never happen. But if they did, I would absolutely go see it. Hammerstein the Musical? I don't know what that is. You get Hollywood all to yourself. Yeah, well, no one else is wanting Hollywood right now. The actors and the writers are all gone. And they're the ones that really make the money. Probably the directors too, but who knows. Anyway, I want Rogers the Musical to be a real musical, because I would watch that in a heartbeat, and I would just be beaming the whole flippin' time. I'd just be so happy. I would be happy with any Marvel show that is just a musical, honestly. Rogers and Hammerstein are the duo that put together tons of musical numbers. Oh, I see. Okay, well, Rogers the Musical is based on Steve Rogers, aka Captain America. And I would just be happy to watch that. You bet a bazillion dollars executives somewhere having a coked conversation about literally doing Rogers. I hope so. I really hope so. Get Lin-Manuel Miranda on it. I don't know why, but Lin-Manuel Miranda does a lot of stuff for Disney. Come on. Come on. Let's get a Lin-Manuel Miranda Rogers the Musical. Save the city, help us win. Save us from the state we're in. Such a good song. Got to hear you say, I can do this all day. Also, just the idea of in the Hawkeye show, Clint Barton watching that and just being like, just crawling into his chair, being like, "This is are they depicting me like this in a musical? Because that's terrible. We have a Blade musical. You've never been into musicals, but you're sad you never saw Wicked. I saw Wicked. I didn't see like the Broadway one. I saw one that they brought to New Zealand. Um, so obviously it wasn't like the original cast or anything. Like we didn't get what's your face? Um, Clint cringed so hard he nearly created a black hole, as he bloody should. It was the worst. I mean, also Ant-Man was there. Don't forget Ant-Man was there for some reason. Why was Ant-Man there? That's what I like about the revisionist history of Rogers the Musical. Just Ant-Man is in the fight for New York. No one remembers Ant-Man. He wasn't there. And Ant-Man flies, he won't hear a sound. When Ant-Man flies, you won't hear a sound. Ant-Man doesn't fly. I guess he kinda does. He was in prison. Rogers the Musical? No, he wasn't. Rogers... That song was based on the Battle for New York, which was the Chitauri invasion and Avengers, the first one. Whereas he was in prison for Infinity War. Well, no, he wasn't even in prison. He was out on a plea deal. Not plea deal. He was out on like probation or whatever. because he had house arrest. And actually, Ant-Man at that point wouldn't have been Scott Lang. It would have been Hank Pym. God, I'm not. I can't do this. I can't do another Marvel rant. Can't do this to me again. Maybe I could. I absolutely could. I started this on myself. I know I did. We're gonna finish this and then we're gonna end the stream. That's nothing to do with the rant. It's just because I noticed the time. I absolutely can do another rant. Hank Pym was in the background. I don't think so. Hank Pym wouldn't do shit with S.H.I.E.L.D. anymore. Knowing what you know about Hank Pym, you're very glad they chose... Oh, yeah. I know a little more about Hank Pym than I did before, and yeah, he's, Ooh. Zoe, if you get a chance, check out the Nadia Van Dyne series. Because I really liked it. Hank Pym is, he had problems, and quite honestly, it's not an excuse for what he did, but, Nadia Van Dyne is his daughter of sorts. She is, the Wasp. What do they call it? The Unstoppable Wasp? I don't know. It's like a 2 or 3 volume run. Nadia Van Dyne is correct. Yeah, they went with the Van Dyne name rather than the Pym name for Nadia, despite the fact that she is Hank's daughter, not Nadia's. Sorry, not Janet's. Yeah, what is it? He's bipolar, is it? I think Hank Pym's bipolar. Not that, again, not that that gives him excuse to do what he did. You know, physical abuse is not okay. Yeah, he is. Again, he does have a bipolar that he's not treating, and you know, there's treatment available, and he's just not taking it because he's too proud or whatever, and that's not great. But I don't know the full situation. Obviously, I don't quite understand bipolarism, so not a comment on that, of course. But just yeah, not the nicest, unfortunately. 47%. Nope, 4.7%. I wish it was 47%. Anyway. The fact they gave him a BPD? What's a BPD? Anyway, I'm gonna call the stream here. It feels like a bad rap. It does, but I guess it also kind of says about why, if you have that sort of thing, you need to acknowledge it, and you do need to work with it. I don't think, and I think Nadia Van Dyne's story has a little bit of that as well. It's like if you are diagnosed with a thing, again, not a doctor, not a psychologist, I don't know what I'm talking about, but if you're diagnosed with a thing and there is a way to move it, like to be able to help the condition before it gets bad, and then instead he does nothing and puts himself in incredibly high stress environments, because let's be honest, he's goddamn Ant-Man, then yeah, people explode in really bad ways. And look, again, I don't know what I'm talking about. This is just how I feel. If I am so incredibly wrong, absolutely feel free to like shut me down on Discord. It's a learning thing. Isn't he also Giant Man? I think he is. He changes names. Absolutely. If I am so off base on this, absolutely feel free to message me privately on Discord. I will not take offense to it. It's not meant to be offense. It's just if I've said something screwed up, and I'm happy to like go over what I've said wrong next stream. But anyway, that took a really serious turn at the end. I apologize. Thank you everyone for watching this happy-go-lucky stream. Thank you very much for do check out Nadia Van Dyne. I like her a lot. She's really super freaking chipper, and I adore her. Anyway, um, if you've enjoyed today's stream and you're not currently following, please do consider following. I'd appreciate it. I promise it is exactly like an awkward family dinner. Exactly. My thoughts are better than most. Yeah, but I can still be wrong. That's the thing. And we all learn. And if I said something outrageous, I would just like to be corrected rather than just be told, yeah, we're just going to let crazy old Uncle Seif be crazy. Or Daddy Seif, I suppose we're going by. Anyway, yes, do follow if you're not following already. Where are we going? Yes, so I will next be streaming on Saturday. I'll be streaming more of this Factorio. I'm going to be keep going east. That's how it goes. And we'll keep going there until we get the end. We're almost at 5%. Whee! That's all right. We'll get there. Social links. Yes. Let's have a look at those, eh? I am. You got youtube.com/SeiferKatt. Papa Seif sounds better than Daddy Seif. Yeah, we'll go with Papa Seif. I think Papa Seif is good too. So close to the end. Yeah, 4.5. We're close. youtube.com/SeiferKatt. That's where I post VODs. Currently, I'm posting a sushi belt run. That is a nightmare. So if you want to see just a really bad belt system, then I suggest it. If you don't, then I suggest many of the other Factorio runs we've got on that same channel. You've also got the Discord link where you can find me to talk about whatever you want to talk about, and other people are there too. Great people. Also, if you want to tell me that I am wrong about what I was just saying, that's okay. We're just like one stream away from the end. We're getting faster. We are getting further along, and I think when we get the rocket technology happening, I think we're going to be even faster than that. Just take a quick look at it. It's at 82% at the moment, and there is a satellite ready to go. So, yeah, when we get that science done, I think it'll start, we'll get a lot more damage in it. It'll be pretty good. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done. I am sleepy. I'm going to go to bed. Thank you everyone so much for watching. It has been an absolute blast having you all here, and hopefully see you on Saturday, but I'll see you whenever I next see you. Take care, everyone.